Hi, I'm Dennis Cometti. You're here, I'm here, and now it's time for Friday Night Football. Today we've trekked to the MCG. All in all, a good turnout for this particular match. Joining me is former Richmond full forward, the great Matthew Richardson.
Yes, thanks, Dennis. Real pleasure to be here for this game today. As you know, Den, Dream Time at the G has a special place on the footy calendar. The players will be soaking up this wonderful atmosphere and will be looking to impress on this auspicious occasion.
Contending today's match is the Magpies and Adelaide. Banners ready for the players. The Magpies are led by their captain onto the field of play. Banners ready for the players. We have the toss of the coin. Just waiting for the opening siren now. The sound of the first bounce.
Turning the ball over in the middle of the ground opens up your defence, so both teams will be looking to move the ball forward cleanly and look for some easy options early.
She gathers the loose ball. Cleanly picked up. She's got the ball. Looks like she panicked there. Marked by Darcy. Her stab kick once killed a small dog. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. The dog was huge. Goes up the line. The opposition forgot about her and she gets away with an easy mark. The spilled ball is collected. With the ball now. Finding the running player. Morgan feeds it wide. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. Sends it on its way. A great effort.
King will take every opportunity to take a screamer when a step ladder presents itself. That's an elite skill handballing when being tackled. Nice kick. Collingwood lead.
Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre bounce. One down by King. The bouncing ball is controlled. It'll be a ball up. Knocks it down in front. A favourable bounce. Takes possession. Chips it down towards half forward. Bevan with the mark. It's up and away. Not her best effort. Gibson gets it on the bounce. Gets a handball away. Grant intercepts it.
Grant has all the makings required to become a great servant of this football club. She could easily become a 200-plus gamer. A good hit out there. She boots it. She scoops up the loose ball. Dishes it off to the running player. Foley lining up with the goals. Puts boot to ball.
The ball in the hands of Anderson. She's got the ball. She shows the quick hands. Kicks. Nice hands. Slams it on the boot. A solid mark from Foley.
Foley really wears her heart in her sleeve. Cameron marks it. Sending it on its way. That's a nice strong mark. She boots it. Grant wins the contested ball. Nice bit of power then. Good mark.
The siren is quickly approaching now. Simply outplayed the opposition there. Bumps the pigskin. Takes it well. A lovely drop punt. Richo, your thoughts on the first quarter?
The Magpies will be happy with the early scoreboard pressure they are applying to Adelaide. They are setting the standard out there, and it will be interesting to see how Adelaide can come back after the break.
Let's see with the stats how both teams performed.
Collingwood with 12 kicks and Adelaide with 9 kicks. Not much in it.
Thanks for sharing that with us, Richo. And we're back at it.
Develop the winning edge. Small differences in your performance can lead to large differences in your results.
She's got the footy in her hands, finding the running player. She picks it up off the ground. It's impossible to outplay an opponent you can't outthink. Think about that. Superb handball. Quick kick out of the pack by Stevens. Marks.
Garner, he's very loyal, but it's not that hard when you're doing what you love. Strong mark there. It's going. Nice kick. Collingwood have the advantage on the scoreboard over the Crows.
You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. King taps it. Lucky bounce collected. Exclamation point. How about that? Solid as a rock, and she comes away with a lovely contested mark. The contest no match for her. Choose to kick it. Hands like dinner plates.
Gibson is good, but she doesn't always find the best option while in congestion. Puts boot to ball. Solid use of the body to outmark her opponent.
Going for goal number 1. Goal to the Crows. Adelaide have their first goal. A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash. King guides it. Takes control of the bouncing ball. She's clearly been shopping at Clangers or Us. She grabs it on the run, jams it on the boot. Oh, you can see she really loves taking a contested mark. This will have to be her very best kick to score from this range. A set shot from a 30-degree angle could prove difficult for her. Hutchins kicks hard along the boundary line. Solid as a rock, and she comes away with a lovely contested mark.
Morgan can achieve anything she sets her mind to. The sky's the limit for this girl. It's a mark. She kicks the ball. Good mark.
Gets boot to leather. King has a great set of hands. Fantastic mark. Quick hands find the running player. Going for goal number 1. She holds her breath. Oh, that was a brave shot. Good goal. She sinks her first goal. The Magpies 2 goals up. Ruckman awaiting the bounce. Both rucks have a fair shot at this one. King directs it down. Takes possession. Dishes it off to the running player. Garner holds her breath. Garner gets the goal with an ambitious kick. That's 2 in a row for the Magpies. Collingwood by 3 goals. The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. King got the hit out, able to grab it on the half volley. She receives the handball, gets boot to leather. That's it for the second quarter. What do you think of it now, Richo?
My motto was to always get to the next contest. One more contest. Whether I was in a slump or feeling badly or having trouble off the field, the only thing to do was to get to one more contest.
Richo, how well are these teams performing?
Collingwood is playing a great game in both stats and on the scoreboard.
Much appreciated, Richo. It's half time, but don't go anywhere. Quarter 3 action is coming your way next. And here we go for the second half.
The difference between the impossible and the possible lies in a person's determination.
It's been intercepted by the opposition. Finding the running player. Chips it down towards half forward. Nice hands. Gibson sends the ball on its way. Wins the hard ball. Talking to a football doesn't do much good unless you do it while your opponent is lining up. She kicks it long. Nice mark under pressure. Going for goal number 1. Gibson scores with a beautiful kick. Gets her first. The Crows won't be happy to see that scoreboard.
Gibson is very handy around goal. She has that sixth sense of knowing where they are at all times.
King gets the tap. The bigger the shove, the bigger the love. Choose to kick it. Her mistake cost her possession. Unfortunately placed ball finds its way into the opposition's grasp. Foley puts it on the boot. Good mark on the run. Keeps it close to the ground. King ran to meet the ball and took the mark superbly.
King has no problems mopping up that loose ball. Mistakes are rare for her. Solid use of the body to outmark her opponent. She gets boot to ball. Garner with the ball.
She's as cool as a prized marrow as she lines up for the shot. 40 metres out. Garner aiming for the goals. A goal for Collingwood. It's a 3-goal lead to the Magpies. All is in readiness. The bounce is straight up and down. Big thump from King, gets a handball away, finding the running player. Garner has had plenty of it, Richo.
Yes, she's had it again, Dennis. She just seems to be everywhere tonight.
Nice bit of power there. Anderson can't keep her hands on it. She shows the quick hands. Certainly that was not a hand pass. The umpire thinks the same and awards the free. Marks. Garner going through her routine. Unfortunately, they've mowed the grass very short this week. Garner slams one on the boot for goal. Football is not and never has claimed to be a fair game. The Magpies with a healthy gap on the scoreboard, leading the Crows 31-12. They may have no option but to kick it long up the middle right here. Nice mark under pressure. Almost a touch of synchronised swimming about that mark, minus the peg. Choose to kick it. The contest no match for her. 30 metres from home. A chance to add one more to her tally. And they like it behind the goals. She likes it. Goal! She's bagged a couple now, and they stretch out their lead. The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. Big thump from King. Casanova would have been jealous at that pickup. That play was as high-tech as it came from. The umpire calls advantage. She snuck away for an uncontested mark. Strong mark. A good third quarter. What do you think, Richo?
Outplayed, outgunned. Adelaide need to take stock and show some real vigour here in the last. They have the talent and the legs, but do they have the belief?
Anything stands out there, Richo, with the stats?
Both teams fairly close in the tackling stats. Collingwood 13, the Crows 10.
Hadn't thought of it quite like that, Richo. It's time for the final quarter.
The game isn't over till it's over.
King taps it. She's got the footy in her hands. Oh, that's just giving the ball away. Tackle, but gets the handball off. She seems to have the ball on a string, Richo.
Yes, she's had it again, Dennis. She just seems to be everywhere tonight.
Kicks it. Strong mark. Kicks. Steady hands there as she holds that one.
King's got a really good knowledge of the game and she can see events unfolding around her, but she just needs to react a little faster. That's a mark. She gets boot to ball. Strong mark there. Sending it on its way. She takes a strong mark.
Phillips sends the ball on its way. A good mark under the circumstances. Spears a low ball. Has she? Yes, she's paid it. 35 metres out. She's kicking from a 45-degree angle.
McIntosh takes a lot of marks during the match, but a lot of them are juggled. If she can just get a cleaner set of hands, that would give her opponent less chance to spoil in the contest. Diarcy gets the footy. Quick hands finding the running player.
Run control to Major Tom. Holmes takes the mark. 40 metres out. Well, if you could hand-pick a position, this is it. Straight in front of the goals. Slots it. Danger signs for Adelaide. Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. The umpire has bounced the ball. A favourable bounce. Soccer kick. Soccers the ball away. It bounced straight into her hands as if she'd called a puppy with a whistle. The ball picked up. Gibson gathers. Wow, what a nose for those loose balls. Dishes it off to the running player. Stevens kicks it to the square. Garner takes the mark. Sends the Sharon on its way. Takes it well. She's as cool as a prized marrow as she lines up for the shot. Almost a touch of synchronised swimming about that mark, minus the peg. Not a pretty drop punt, but it gets away okay. Has she? Yes, she's paid it. Boots it. Great mark over the pack. Takes control of the bouncing ball. Doesn't cover much ground with that kick. It's a loss for the Crows. Richo to wrap up the match.
The Magpies cork left it all on the field and have come away with the chocolates.
At the end of the game, Collingwood are leading the Crows 37-18. Well, that's all we have time for. We only part to meet again, maybe next weekend.